So here we are, it's the 16th of January. And this is just a quick walk around my garden again. It's not much has changed, to be honest, in the last almost 4 weeks now. Bulbs are showing much more, and some of them I have no idea what they are, and I'm going to have to write down what they are somewhere. That's my phlox that I stuck in there. That's not dead yet, so I'll count that as a win. And yeah, we got the cat going in there. Can't stop the cats, can you? And yeah, everything's looking okay. My poor old hydrangeas here looking a bit bedraggled, but they look healthy underneath. So look forward to springtime when they start to show a bit of green. My clematis there looking very brown. And yeah, it's just to walk around really, make sure that the slugs aren't eating too much of it. This was my rockery. If you've looked at my other videos, you'll know that I put a lot of bulbs in there and some Rebecca and other plants, and hopefully that's all going to come to fruition. A few of the Tete are showing now around the garden. Looking forward to seeing them. And in this particular plot I've got these iris, these little short iris. Hopefully they'll look nice. Front of the house here gets a bit of shelter, so the bulbs are doing a bit better there. That's full of roots in there, and I have to cut holes in the roots to put these bulbs in, but they seem to be doing okay. And some, I think those are actually hyacinths, and they keep coming up every year, so the roots don't seem to bother them too much. Some more Tete there, and my Montana, however you like to pronounce it. Looking a bit bedraggled, but it is January, so I shouldn't complain too much. That will come out early, hopefully about March time. Nice pink flower, covered in pink flowers. My poor old arum lily looking a bit sad. Frost got most of that. Hopefully that will recover. My Australian fern, I'm surprised that's still as strong as it looks. I did expect that to be knocked down quite a bit, but it still seems to be pretty good. All flowers doing okay. More bulbs, no idea what they are. I'm going to have to really get to grips with what these things are. And wallflowers doing strong. Looking forward to seeing those in full flower. Another hydrangea. I bought some hydrangeas a couple of years ago. They haven't done too well, but I'm a bit loath to throw them out yet. Lots of bulbs in here, no idea what bulbs, we'll find out. And yeah, everything's looking pretty bedraggled, to be honest. But then it is middle of January, so you can't really complain, can you? My Tates are coming up nicely. I look forward to seeing all of them. And see my watering system there. Hopefully that will fade from view when we get plenty of flowers, and hopefully that will save me a lot of watering time. Probably cost me a lot of money as well, but I can't have all my flowers dying. Another agapanthus behind there. They seem to be surviving. I did read that they don't move very well, but hopefully that'll recover. Might take a couple of years, but it'll be worth it. I bought some primroses down the local nursery, put them in. Hopefully they'll thicken up under this magnolia and give us a bit of early colour again. Yeah, and everything else just ticking over really. More wallflowers. and more Tates. Might regret putting all that lot in, but there we are. My Dutches still nice and strong. Pleased with that. And a few of them. Rebecca there, and the salvia. That's, looking forward to getting that pruned down. And there's my wife feeding the birds. Mostly seagulls and pigeons, I have to say. But not much we can do about that. And a little magnolia there. Got buds on it, so that should come up again nicely. And yeah, well, everything's surviving, that's the main thing. And I am really surprised this fern hasn't been knocked down, but there we are. It seemed to survive the cold. You wouldn't think it would with a name like Australian in front of it, but there we go. Grass is looking good. Everywhere there's the canes, there's something under there looking to grow up. So my iris there, hopefully they'll be nice again. Same salvia. I've got some crocus somewhere in this part of the garden that looks suspiciously like crocus, so hopefully they'll come up again. And I've got some snowdrops somewhere. I think I find them in a moment. There they go. Just a little clump. They haven't spread too much, probably because I keep inadvertently digging them out, I suspect. But they're pretty reliable sort of little bulbs. And yeah, it's looking good. More iris there. More bulbs, no idea what they are. You'll have to get the book out and find out, aren't I? And my grandiflora magnolia seems to be surviving quite well. It's only been in the ground about 3 months, so hopefully the roots are doing well. And that will look nice next year. And general view of the front, all looking bland. I don't like this time of the year. It all looks very bleak and horrible, but with the promise of lots of colour to come, which is what we like. Around my back garden now, bulbs everywhere. I think some of those are those bluebell type ones. They're not bluebells, but I'm not sure what they're called. My poor old holly bushes need repotting, looking a bit feeble, and they've all gone over at an angle. This one's no different. I've got a lavender there, and obviously that will come back for sure. And some crocosmia, I think there. Got some foxgloves there. A bit of early colour again. And my you've got some buds on this, forgotten the name of that temporarily. A camellia, and that's it. And yeah, there should be some nice early flowers on there. It takes a few years to get going, doesn't it? Got the salvia. And I've got some canna here which seem to be wanting to escape and are spreading their wings. I'm going to have to thin that out. I don't want that everywhere. These two clematis I put in last year, and they've survived, so I'm pleased with that. Hopefully they'll cover that wall up within the next year or so. And a nice little rhododendron, daughter Baltus. That's got some nice buds. Oh, this is a hydrangea, of course. Again, not looking terribly good, but hopefully it will come up this year. I'll move it off of there once it grows. And this is my fern area here. Gets a lot of shade there from that hedge. Doesn't look much at the moment. Hopefully that will come up. This rhododendron is looking quite nice. Last year we had about one flower on that, but this year We've got buds all over it, so that comes out a little pale purple colour. I suspect I could change the colour if I change the soil acidity, I'm not sure. But anyway, it looks alright as it is. Yeah, and that's my back garden.